What up? Another Saturday has come upon us. This is the Thanksgiving special. Hope you all have enjoyed it. Great long weekend. Much needed for most folks. What's up, Paul? Oh, see Mr. Wagner in here. Shady early on the edge. Marco, Henry G. As the masses flood in. I don't know who else is online. I ain't even looked. Brian will be joining us shortly. I popped the button a little early as usual. Backpack's probably tied up with the heathens. What's up, Joseph? Trying to dig through all these. Who's a newbie? D change DC owns blades. New guy, man. Well, welcome. We're pretty laid back over here. What you carry? What's your go-to knife there, blades? Everybody drop one. What are you carrying today? What's the go-to? Man, fucking hell of a snowstorm rolled through this morning. The wettest damn snow I've ever dealt with. I'm from Kentucky, but I'm living up mid Illinois. Illinois, right off the Mississippi, across from the promised land of Missouri, where you're allowed to own firearms. Yeah, and then there's more coming Monday. I deal with transportation in my money making job, and yeah, it'll suck, man. Bad weather and CDL drivers just most of them do not like it. Oh, damn, he's up there around Wisconsin. I bet they got some snow up there too. I went out in the snow. Had to carry my car today. Went with the Yo Jimbo with some of that. He ain't in here yet, but I smeared it up with Terry's bolt butter. Bolt butter, and but this was this. Hell, only went outside a handful of times dealing with the dogs, and I also carried the bodacious. But both are gloved, big winter glove friendly. Both of them winter glove friendly. What's up, Weldon? NFL, Cliff Brook. Oh, CB handles, and YouTube handles. Just a different breed. Man, the crowd is just a growing this evening. But with the with that snow and it's cold outside, my card is definitely the better choice. If you're outside 25, 30 minutes and like I like titanium, but it is not naked hand friendly in 25-degree weather. My Carta just hits the spot and then it's snowy, it's wet, and it's cold. That's definitely a burlap canvas micarta. Saw some great turkey photos. Turkeys and fixed blades seem to go. Blades, man, I'm just a collector. I don't make shit. A mess. I make a mess. I will. I've been known to take a knife apart, maybe do a little acid wash, a little dime, little blade uh, sharpening, flirting with the idea of grinding some blanks, maybe. But you know, hoping to start get moved first of the year and get a little shop put together with a drill press and some other tools in it. I got put up. Now Brian is a maker. He'll be joining us here shortly. Our blades. He makes all kinds of little oddball shit. But there are some makers in here in this chat. They slide in here. Well, of course, everybody's subbed to the best channel on the internet. What knife do I hate? I don't know. I'm trying to think of. That's a y'all start dropping some that you hate. I try to find something I like in most knives. What's up, knife monkey? Look, did you send stickers to me? Somebody sent me metal relic. I'm gonna add these to the giveaways, which I should be doing one tonight because I hit 1,600, and I'll figure out what we're giving away. I don't know. I don't really. There's no specific knife I hate. I must keep ranting and raving and on them for God knows how long. Good evening, sir.
Uh,
Oh, nothing. Barely getting around. Carrying around these fucking turkey and ham dinners I've been eating for 3 days now.
got everybody in here. Brown Sugar, Joseph. Hey, Weld. Haven't seen you in a while. NFK, Ron.
Yeah. There's some new feller in here asking all kinds of questions. Mr. What was it? DC
Dude,
Kong's
she's over
Blades.
20 pounds already.
That is, you putting the food to her. Did you get snow?
What's that? Oh,
Did you
yeah,
get
it's snowing
snow?
right now. Under a winter weather advisory right now. All right, I want to
We,
go put you down because you're going to be trouble.
we got about 8 inches of the. Wettest snow I think I've ever dealt with. Con G blades. But I mean, it's weird. It's we went out. I went out about 7:30, 8 o'clock for the last time. Let the dogs out, and it was like it was melting. It was just it was the wettest damn. You went out in it, and you were like soaking wet by the time you come back inside.
Yeah, it's too
So,
cold here for that.
so I
What's up,
don't
D
know. And then
Kong?
we got more of it coming Monday. So
I'm in Michigan, SD. What's up, Terry?
1930. Oh, 1931 Leatherworks.
That's the whole mitten state, SC.
Oh, he's from parts of can't be discussed. I don't. I think he's on some type of compound. Man, I got both the heathens coming
I'm
in here
about
later.
there. Terry's a
You
little
know,
bit north of me.
researching and looking, I wouldn't mind to have a spot in that Upper Peninsula
Yeah, it's nice up there.
if I had some serious money. Because I would have to have some
What's up,
serious
real?
coin. You'd have to build something completely off grid, but you could definitely disappear up there. The way I hear, looking, which kind of part of me wouldn't mind if I could go 6, 7 months without seeing another human being.
So way back, like probably it had to be like 15 years ago, and I was probably pushing 400 pounds. Some buddies all wanted to go to do a canoe trip up in the UP, and one of them had a cabin, so we went up there, and that was the whole joke. Is like these two knew it, but we're supposed to be going canoeing, right? This thing was nothing but fucking portages every 5 feet and the nastiest fucking little. I wouldn't even call this thing a river. And they thought it was going to be funny having a bunch of us that have never done it fucking go through this. Dude, I saw two of them and I saw the way this river looked. I'm like, fuck you guys. I walked upriver back to the cabin.
I don't blame you.
I was like,
That's
no
just
fucking way.
it just don't even sound fun. Now, if you get down into Arkansas and get one of them tubes, that's not too bad. You just sit in your tube and you drink beer and piss your pants. And then you get in the van. You go back. You get in the car and go home. Not
I'm
a
not
bad
sure,
day.
Kong. I know we drove the Manistee and then we cut up north into the UP, so I'm not sure where we ended up. It was a long time ago. I never went back. It was a nice cabin.
Took mama Black Friday shopping during the day yesterday. That sucked.
Like
I
that.
fucking hate Target. I hate going in Target.
Oh
I just
yeah,
I just don't I feel very out of place in Target the entire time I'm in there. I
yeah,
just feel like I do not belong in there. Like at any moment somebody's gonna be like come up and ask me for my special card and they'd be like, you have to leave.
yeah. I don't think they want you there.
I don't think they like my kind there. And I just knew if I bend over to pick up something and somebody saw like a leather sheath or something, their lights and sirens would go off.
So on Mondays, what's Monday for you? Is it Magna Cup Monday, my Carta Monday?
It's usually my Carta.
Of course, everybody likes my Carta Monday. And then
I love my
you do
Carta.
the Titanium Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, I sometimes I do it, but I don't know. I kind of just
So
decided to start picking
if
what I
you're
fucking
doing
want.
Titanium Tuesday, how much titanium
I've done it where
do
it's
you
just the
have to
knife
have to justify Titanium Tuesday? Like
because I have a carry that is all titanium.
what about like just the hardware and the clip?
I mean, I think it qualifies. The rules are really not that strict.
Terry does wearable Wednesday, I guess. I like Warncliffe Wednesday personally.
Yeah, I usually go for the hump day.
That or the homie carry, I do, because kind of designated that with satisfaction that on Wednesdays carry the homie knives. All the designers I know.
Wiener Wednesday. But see, what's Thursday then?
I don't know.
See, nothing really goes with Thursday. Harpoon dirt, no.
Like this is almost every Wednesday guaranteed if it's not on other days. It makes it in on titanium, and then it carries over the Wednesday because it's the homie knife. Thick Thursday. There you go.
Yeah, but I've moved away because I used to have a bunch of knives that were just for I keep it around for pictures on different days or something. But I've pretty much moved most of those. I've gotten rid of all the extras, really trimming down to I guess what qualifies as thick. And Fridays, I mean that's carbon fiber Friday, fixed blade
Uh,
Friday. I know
Most
you're
people do
fixing.
fixed blade, but I carry fixed blades every day. But you could do Forest Tank Friday.
I still have yet to purchase some forest tanks. I've got all
Terry
kinds. I even got
has,
some.
you know, it's probably good that Terry Terry's Friday carry. I can't even go there. Damn flesh Friday.
Terry, I
I almost bought an expensive friction folder this week. I'm still on the fence. That thing's pretty sweet looking. But those two Morrises that he dropped.
yeah, I looked at them and thought about it, but I'm trying to. I really keep going back to almost buying that native five with the cobalt blue G10 and the Spy 27 lockback because I don't have a lockback Spyderco. I keep looking at it real hard, but I also want an Emerson A100.
Funny you say that because that's what I ended up doing instead of that friction folder.
You bought an
Is
Emerson
no, I bought a Native 5 and
native five.
15V.
I don't know. It's a hard decision.
So now I'll have the little natives in 15 and the Native 5 and 15.
Ron, a friction folder. You don't want a
And,
friction.
and I've already got these same Rip Garage scales coming for it.
Let me build up on. Friction folder is,
The friction folders, Ron, are from Morris Knives in Michigan. He's got two of them right now.
and it's a style where the lock kind of is basically based off of how it is in your hand. Let me
I think Ron knows what it
share.
is.
Yeah, he's just
I just,
being a
I just
smart
think he
ass.
wanted to know where it was, which ones we were talking about.
Where's
That and Keith said he was going to make some friction folders. So
yeah, I saw that, and that makes me really want one.
he didn't say that. He said life goal. No,
No, I'm waiting for it. I want to be put on the books right now. I
I
want
really
one.
thought I kind of would want that sheep's foot Warncliffe one, but that clip point is way better.
But see, I like the carbon fiber one. It's got the
Yeah, D Kong, I'm all about Michigan stuff. I love Morris knives.
Michigan stuff is pretty good. I own some Michigan pieces now, and
Keep the
look,
knife
Morris
free.
knives. Yep, got me some Keith.
Every day I'm out hunting, I got the
And see, he sold out on them
little.
org toes, but I do like that one. I really like that one.
Yeah, he does a lot of farrier rasp, D Kong.
And I don't have any because I've got that Farrier rasp one, but that one's 1095.
Here's another one.
Let me make you big. See, that's the sexy one. That's that org toe, ain't it?
Yeah.
See, those are sold out.
Oh, he had them for a while. I told you when they came
Yeah,
out.
I kept procrastinating.
So I take Michigan make and then Michigan made sheaths, decon. This is from Tactical Terry. He's in here. 1931 Leatherworks.
I think I have managed to score myself a couple bucketfuls of retired
Here's another
dust.
Michigan knife for you, decon. This is from Keep the Knife Free.
I don't really want to walk in there. Mine is on my britches.
Again with a
That
1931
that thing
Leatherworks.
carries so well
I told you it
in the
did.
back. I'm still carrying it on the back. I ain't even tried it on the front because I just like it back there. I've
Well,
grabbed for it a couple
either way
times.
you, whatever way you choose.
It just I just reach back there and it's useful and you don't even know it's there.
Yep, it's nice. Another Keep the Knife Free.
I don't know what's going on. I got two dogs in here laid down. Oh, I said dogs. They both got to look up.
They're like, who you calling dogs? There's a fun Morris.
Yeah. Well, I got the that one sitting here. Disc knife champion. I went with the little tunage. And that thing's stupid sharp. It needs a
Yeah, I
finger
like the
tool
poon
like
on that.
glue. Almost, almost. Would you give up some of that blade for a nice finger tool?
You're lost. A different Keith.
There's only one Keith, the
There's
knife
only
freak.
one Keith the knife freak.
He is a freak.
Here's another one from him. And this is a tactical Terry design that Keith made.
He's not talking to the Keith. Instagram's Keith.
Now he probably knows Keith. That sounds like something Keith would say.
He might do this later. Mama got matching blankets, so both of them curl up on them.
Did you see Aries has his second Kubi dropping?
Yeah, I saw that. I think I just the production knives are all right, but I think if I was going to get one of his, I'd rather have one of his.
They're not easy to get.
No, you got to kind of wait. But I'm all right with waiting.
Yeah, she's in the
Trying.
bedroom with the wife, Matt. I had her on when I first came on. So if you go back and watch the replay when we're done, you'll see her. She's over 20 pounds already at 10 weeks. Little tank.
I tell you one thing I could notice that there has been a lot of doom scrolling going on the old internet because going through and getting the notifications, some people have liked stuff that is
Absolutely
like
not, Terry.
2 fucking 3 months old. What, Terry?
He asked if I named my dog after the bar in Grand Rapids. There is a blue oyster type bar in Grand Rapids,
Oh,
and
it's that
it's
kind of place.
called Rumors. I do know the place, Terry.
Best name ever for a bar was a place down in Hopkinsville, Kentucky called the Alibi. And it was a shithole. Rougher than hell.
Terry, I went in there one night with three girls from Kenwood Hills that I used to go out drinking with, not knowing what it was on a dance night. And I'm out there dancing with them, and next thing I know, getting grabbed from behind, and I'm like, what the shit is going on in here? I was set up.
I've been digging through these these Black Friday sales trying to see what was going to be, and there's just nothing that is really that big of a sale. I mean, there's some nice percentage off on stuff, but there's nothing that's like, oh, I can't believe they're doing it that cheap.
Didn't really name her after anything. I just needed a good R name for a female dog that me and the wife could both agree on that fit her. And when you
Well, I
look
mean,
at her,
that is
when
a
you
good
look at
Fleetwood Mac album.
yeah, it is. And when you look at her, the name fits. So
Terry's ate up. You know who I haven't seen yet? Cheeto.
is that C still in here?
I don't know because I thought he was sending me something, and I'm trying to figure out who sent these. Metal Relic. What is metalrelic.com?
Uh,
Metal.
yeah, D Kong. My buddies tell me I'm audibly handicapped because I'm so friggin' loud. It's a family trait. My me and all my brothers and even my dad. Like we lived on a cul-de-sac, and all the other parents would have my dad yell for their kids when it was dinner time.
These are some pretty cool stuff. A little bit pricey, but it's cool.
What is it?
Like metal wall sculptures. And this one is badass. I mean, it's a guitar, a lot of fucking work.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I mean, $950.
Whew.
And I understand. I mean, that's a lot of fucking work in that.
Yeah, that's the
And
reason.
it's
And
big.
if
It's
you're a
not,
guitar type person and you have a place to display it, I could see doing it. It's cool enough,
yeah.
but
I mean,
it
because
wouldn't be my thing.
I've got a son who plays, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts. He would love that.
What I got in today, it's back.
It's back. What is that? Finally. I'm waiting. It's supposed to be here Monday. Got a little left action.
Dude, I love the dye job I did on this. When he said he was getting rid of stuff, I'm like, ah, not that one.
Blades, man, I like it all. And that's, I think somebody asked earlier, right before I clicked on and you, a knife you hate. I, it's hard to beat one specific knife I hate. I try to find the good in all of them. There's a brand that is really not the most favorite around here, but blades, I'll let you figure that out.
Now I got to figure out a clip for it. But I don't think he probably even carried this once. Maybe.
Trying to look now. Is that Ibanez at 270? Is that the?
What's up, Stevie? Sorry about that, Stevie. Took a while.
That's some corn action, ain't it? Yeah. said Stevie. Look, how come every time he's in here, this seems to be within reach?
Man, we're gonna have to kick Ron. That sucks. He's a mod.
Damn, Ron, what a dick. You know what? I'm starting to think this Blades character is Cheeto Incognito. He knows everybody, but
Econ?
he's new. Yeah.
Nah, I think he. Well, maybe, but he
I'm
seems to
trying to figure it
know.
out. He seems to know everybody.
Well, he
Like a
seems to
Cheeto
know a bit
would.
about Michigan. So, dude, I'm so mad. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but all the Black Friday sales, right? Lynch had a Black Friday sale, and it was like 20% off all clips and stuff like that. And I had my cart ready, and I dozed off and fell asleep. But I wasn't worried about it. I thought, like most Black Friday sales, no, it was a 1 day thing, dude. It was Black Friday only. I went in today to
I
go
didn't even
check
look at
out,
them.
and dude, all of the creative clips were down to like regular price. Like you could get them for like 25,
Damn,
27
because
bucks.
I need a Demco clip that's all
And
on the creative with the stars and stripes one.
I've got that native 5 coming, so I had one picked out for that. I had one picked out for the loft, and now they're back up to. Now I'm gonna have to pay full price. But I was, damn.
Is it any good, Stevie? Because I watched the other ones. The kids got me fucking started on it. Now they're gone, and I'm gonna end up sitting by myself watching Stranger Things because I got to see how it ends.
Yeah, I gotta watch that yet.
Because look, I liked the last one when he busted out with the Metallica and shit. I was like, wow, this is
How's
introducing an
it?
entire new generation.
How's it so far, Stevie? Hey, SC, did you get your package? Oh, he's only got one episode left, and he says it's not bad.
Good deal. I'm gonna watch it, but I gotta actually turn on Netflix again because I'm bad about that shit. I'll turn it on for a while, turn it off. My SC, did you
That's
send me
that is
anything?
crazy. The I sent Stevie's package out the same day I sent out SC's.
You never fucking
You
know
you would think
because
the one going to Washington would take longer than the one going down to South Carolina.
I don't.
Those
Well,
uh those there's a couple of those blemish Ultim coins in there, Stevie, if you want to give those away. And if anybody wants good ones, there's plenty of them on the EDC roundtable.
EDC Roundtable.
$10 of each will still go the blue and twisted.
No problem, man. I'm still trying to figure out this metal relic. And he makes cool stuff. We just looked at his page, but he sent me a bunch of stickers. I'm gonna add them to
Metal Relic's
the
cool.
giveaways. I mean that's awesome stuff. Oh, let's see. He's gonna send me his package. I'm always waiting for a package down by the corner. Sometimes I
Yeah,
stand in the cold waiting for a package. The best
yeah.
package I've gotten here
I need
lately.
to talk to Backpack because there was another separate package in with this knife, and it says Santa knows you wanted this one. So I think it's a Christmas. I don't know if I'm supposed to open that yet.
So yeah, it makes me wonder what, because mine's supposed to be here Monday, and I can't wait to sharpen something with that new sharpener. I tried this
What's up, Kevin?
Canadian with the belts, man. It's all right. But I don't like. I just cannot bring myself to put a cherished knife like in
No,
here.
dude, you can get wicked edges in if you're running it on just a beater work knife. Fine, go for it. But yes, you can get wicked edges, but you can also wickedly smoke the edge of your
Yeah,
knife or
that's
scratch the
scratch.
living shit out of it too.
That's what. Because look, I put a couple kitchen knives in it and brought them fucking. Look, these were cheap shit knives,
Stevie,
and
if you can
man,
still hear me, are we doing the EDC roundtable? I sent Forrest a message. I've been spending so much damn time hunting. I'm kind of out of the loop. I need to know if we're doing that.
but yeah, crazy hair popping edges on some Walmart, you know, mid tier kitchen knife block set, and great. But yeah, it's. Now I did get to use this and some kitchen stuff. This was on the pass around. I jumped on it just to see it, but it's the RR knife standards little fixie.
I saw some of your posts of that. I'm like, where the hell did he get that? I'm like, you sneaky. I thought you bought it. I was like, that sneaky bastard.
I think I do need to buy one now. I do
I
like it.
I'm sitting here in my mind going, I told him he's just not a fixed blade guy yet, and he gets one good one, and next thing I know, he's
But that one is definitely. But I kind of like the wood and the micarta on the fixed blade. The titanium is nice, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not 100%, but it is. It does come with a nice sheath with this little action here that clips that you can rotate it
those aren't bad.
whichever. Not
Um,
bad, not great, but not bad.
yeah, the off-grid sidekick has a clip kind of like that, and it's actually pretty good. But I think the
It does
best
not.
easy on clip kind of like that you can get is from TCal.
It does not carry as well as Terry's loop and that leather. It just leather is my preferred beast. I'm just a Terry. I'm just one of Terry's bitches.
Soft loops carry really nice on a small knife, right? So you can use that on a Kydex.
I
But
mean,
yeah, these
I've had
leather
pretty good luck with
loops
that.
are great.
The
But
hair carries pretty good with the Kydex and the
as far as
because I put this under the
a
old gut.
clip, the TCal are the best.
See, like this hair, I would feel comfortable putting that in the Canadian, but I wouldn't put the Yojimbo. And I
I don't
did a
even
little
know if I
testing.
do that. I don't even know if I do the hair. It's got too big of a plunge. You can't get up to it.
You probably,
You're
yeah, you're
gonna.
probably right.
Oh, I'm sure I'm right with the way that thing. Yeah, you're gonna lose about an eighth of an inch of blade. It's just not gonna get sharpened, and it's gonna start looking goofy.
Yeah, but that's been a pretty good little carry. You know, I've carried that up front. Tried that. The paracord loop seemed to work. Ghetto carry. Look, this is because my chief ass was fucking around trying to figure out a way to carry it and didn't like that UT clip shit. I just can't. That does not work. Them do not work for me. And I was like, well, and look, this is the nice knot. I doubled it.
Yeah.
But she comes good. I mean, she pulls good and snug,
Hey, as long as it works,
and it works. And I taught myself something. So if I'm ever in a situation where I had
you
to
can
create a
make it.
way to carry it, I can make it. I've advanced myself. Oh, and speaking of lanyard burning, I seen this. Did you see my post?
Uh,
I went and got me a can of a log of chew and saw that and had to have it. And if you scan the barcode on these, it gives you a picture with them glasses and hat on. What fancy world we live in now. But that's the world I live in because I got to drive to another state to buy fucking tobacco products because a can of Copenhagen long cut wintergreen up here is fucking all but $10, damn near $10 a can. You go across the river, you knock about $3.50 off of it. It's amazing that river not makes gas cheaper and tobacco. I don't that something about that river washes away some tax money.
washes washes that tax money off.
Yeah. Now here's the big hard question of the weekend. And it's almost over, so then it won't be a hard one. If I can't find this some bitch.
How many pills do you got to take to make it hard for the weekend, Doug?
Well, it depends. The blue ones, you got to take them a couple hours right before the event, but they got these other Cialis and them work on the go. So 2 or 3.
Nice.
I
Yeah, it's a
think I
downdraft,
do.
Matt.
I think I do want to put my card on this. I think I do. I was enjoying the carbon fiber, but I think I'd enjoyed my card on it better.
Sounds about right, Terry. That carbon fiber's nice. I need to get a grip with the hole. My mini has thumb studs, which I love, but I think I want both.
I like the hole. I like a spidey hole in my bench made because I'm a spidey bitch. I'm telling you, a pack of fucking Marlboros now is like 13, $14 in rural Illinois.
Matt, I have a hard time disagreeing with you, especially the aluminum version. But I'm such a Tempest fan that I can carry one for a week, and I'm gonna start leaning that way. So it's still hard for me to put the pinion down.
I carry the pinion.
Or this is the
It'll
microburst, but the pinion too.
the microburst and the pinion come out and then they ride in your pocket for about a week.
Now I pretty much have a microburst on me a couple times
See,
a week.
I just got because here's my card I've got.
One of these days I gotta either trade or sell this thing. I never carry it.
I think it's gonna be way better. Uh,
This one was for like his, I don't know, maybe 5,000 giveaway. I did a couple of them, and the winner got to choose one. And Merceau picked the blue. Where's your opinion, Doug?
it's right over here. Oh,
You know, you and Merceau have almost the exact same knife.
except for my acid portion. I've never took and changed out the clip on it either. That I just the wire is always done.
Yeah, but that with that acid wash, you need a nice acid wash lynch on there or
Clip.
something with the.
I thought about it a couple times. I don't know. I mean, I'll carry it for a couple of days. I don't want to mess it up because it's this guy dyed it and did a hell of a job, and then this other dude anode the hardware, and this is the first knife I could reverse flick very well.
Yeah, Terry or KC's designs are great for friggin' reverse flicks.
It's one of the first I acid washed, and I was nervous as shit. Customs. I mean, it's Keith the Knife Freak. That's a custom. I've got a custom folder. Maverick Customs is Predator, I think it is. You can tell on a custom that it's a fucking custom. It's not made like a damn. It it is not made like a production knife. It's a little bit clunkier. It's got a little bit more roughness to it, but I don't carry it like I probably should. It needs to be
Yeah, I'd say the only customs I have are fixed blades. I don't buy custom folders.
single sided thumb stud. She's only got one teddy. Read your chat. He said he hasn't made you one. I have no idea what that's about.
Yeah, I don't see who's. Oh, Kevin Smith hasn't made you one yet? A knife? Maybe that's what they're talking.
I guess. Kevin Smith knives. I have no. We're talking about Keith the Knife Freak. Yeah, that's the. And then you've got the customs of from where I guess it's not. It's a production knife, but it's had some custom work done to it. Like on my little child is. Man, that knife been sitting. That action's way better than that usually. Ooh, she's dropping still. Them skiffs, man. They'll drop that son of a bitch right on your thumb. No, I'll show you who we're talking about. Let me change this
There's a
here.
custom. Only one like it. He hasn't made any more yet.
That is a nice one. You jumped all over that. This is who we're talking about. Keith, the knife freak, deer hunting extraordinaire. And here's probably the best knife he's made. I mean, it's premium right there. I mean, that thing right there is nice. Look at that. Wow. It's not, it's a good looking knife. I cut I cut my turkey with that this year and my ham. I cleaned her up real good, stropped it, just made short work of it. But all I had was a turkey breast. I didn't have a full blown bird. I had a little ham. It was just me and the old lady.
Well, there you go, Doug. Kong makes custom folders.
Well, if he's following me, if he's on Insta or Facebook or whatever, if he'll send me a link, we'll look at them and critique them. This has got to go back.
I like how you're showing a video of your knife when you could just hold it up.
I'd, I'd have to walk all the way back. It's on my breeches.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's on the breeches. I don't want to take it off. It's where it's going to live now. If I leave the house, that sheath and that knife go out. Period. It's no matter what I carry, that one's leaving and going with me. I don't know. I enjoy it.
This one is usually on the belt
I like that one.
to go with the neck knife.
I still have not decided on a neck knife. I keep looking and thinking. I thought for a minute Emerson makes a little karambit. I might.
Dude, turn that Morris into a neck knife. That thing would be perfect.
Mm, mm.
The retention's there.
Yeah, definitely has that. Might work.
B Shady.
Yeah. I
That
don't know.
would
I
be a
might
that'd be a good neck knife. But you can't go wrong with the muskrat.
still debating. What do you think?
You know me,
It,
I put my card is kind of my go-to.
it has become my favorite. Let's see. Let's just see here. These scales have never had any good, loving on them. Wonder what they're gonna look like with the good stuff on there. I am rubbing Terry's bolt butter on my scales right now, people. I'm looking at you, and these scales are soaking this shit up. Terry, I've used so much of your bolt butter since I've been off work that
He's
I'm gonna
gonna
have to
need
order
another
some more.
jar.
I'm gonna need another canister.
Do you sell it in XL?
Yeah, I need a bigger jar this time. I don't. This is like a trial. I put it on everything. I think I need enough to put it on my boots. Good evening to you, sir. It's always a pleasure when you stop by. Look at that. Man, there's some real green in them, too. Look at what that bolt butter done. That bolt butter. Let's see if I can get it all in here. I ain't gonna. I think it's definitely. And then I gotta get that clip green. Ooh, it does look way better.
Oh yeah.
I'm not tackling that right now. I would if it wasn't a fucking crossbar lock. And I think I'm gonna have to. I've got that clip. It's
You can do it
titanium.
on Tuesday. Me and
Yeah.
Backpack will talk to everybody while you're sitting there getting.
While I'm sitting there staring at, I'm gonna leave everything right here, get it all together, and that way I can be cussing. I almost need to change out the damn like the lock bar made it colorful. I need some color in it, some green.
Yeah, it makes a difference.
Cause look, I mean, I'm getting
That's
there's
about the
a
only thing I have left to do to this is feel like I should do the
yeah, do
crossbar.
something. Cause I'm getting low. I'm getting low. You can see the center there. I like it. I use this shit on everything. Terry's bolt butter, and it's
Like
safe.
Frank's
You can
Red Hot sauce, but for your EDC equipment.
yeah.
Put that shit on everything.
I'm gonna tell you, it holds up. If you're using oil, you're wasting your fucking time. I tried oiling my Carta, different. It just didn't last. I don't know. This makes it more supple.
What's up, Paul?
I don't know. It just makes it better. It just does. It's chemically better. It's all natural.
Terry, just knowing that Terry's bolt butter is on it gives Doug satisfaction.
I put it on my headphone case. I got bolt butter on my headphone case. I got bolt butter on my sheaths, on my micarta. I rub it on my steel. I got this big old thing of golden mink oil that because I keep my boots. But I bet Terry's boat butter would be better on my boots. But I mink oil my damn boots probably once a week come this time of year. I try to get
Well,
as many damn try to get as
you
much out of
better
them
give
corn
your
goods.
kids and your wife each Terry's contact thing, and they can all buy
Oh
you
shit.
several 1 ounce containers to put in your stockings
Yeah,
for Christmas.
you're talking ridiculousness. You know how that shit works with getting a gift you actually want. I'm tried. I'm hoping. I'm
My
hoping.
wife somehow had a knife video pop up on like Facebook or something the other day, so she watched it and then she like showed it to me, and now it's all she's getting in her feed, and she's like, "What the?" She's getting pissed, and she's like, "Are you doing this? I'm not getting you one for Christmas." And I'm like, "I don't want you buying me a knife because you like a the stuff I want now. I don't want you knowing how much they are, and two, it's just But
Yeah, it's
it's
kind of.
funny that she's like, there's this knife content. All I keep seeing are these knife videos. The bad part is a bunch of them are bullshit, scam, clone shit.
TikTok is ridiculous. I go over there. I don't participate in the
It might be
stores
TikTok that she's on
be-
because she does
because
TikTok and shit like that. I don't. So
the TikTok store is full of Benchmade and Microtech clones, and they're not even trying to act like they're not clones. I mean, they're some of these guys are like, yeah, I know it's not the real deal, but it works just as good. No, no, no,
yeah,
it's
the
just
first
not.
one she showed me looked like a Benchmade Adonis, a mini Adonis, and I think it said bench Mel or something on the if you actually read under it, but it had the butterfly on it. And then another one she showed me was a Kershaw clone.
I'm just thinking,
He
just
has
like I see
one
Terry, see,
2 ounce tin, Doug. One.
and the I like a
All the other
10
ones are one
better.
ounce. Well, you
That makes
better
me
get
feel
a.
better. I mean, what what's he gonna want for it? And is it in a collector 10? I mean, is this like a limited number 10 or something? I mean,
What's up,
it's got
Kyle?
a. What's up, Kyle? I got that sharpener rescued from backpack, so he can no longer. We never want to see that sharp. That was my whole plan. It's in the mail. It has left his residence. He'll never sharpen with that thing again. I hope.
Which one?
Were, were you on that when he was
Uh-uh.
like going to try to use that TS proof sharpener and he was going to sharpen something? It was horrible. It just
He
was
had a
not going
TS
his way.
Prof and he couldn't get it.
Yeah. Well, he had never used it or set it up or nothing, and he was doing it live, and chat was giving him great. You know how supportive these guys are.
I was probably in there. I don't overlook what a lot of the knife owls. If it was one of those, I was dozing in and out. So, but
It was like a knife owl that I got on with him, and
so
it was hilarious.
you've got a TS Prof coming.
Yeah, I swapped him a pretty good knife for it.
I hope so.
A pretty good knife because I got to start making them videos where I've been saving my paper towel tubes so I can ninja slice slow mo slice through it. Terry is not doing much of a sales here. It's just a random 10. I mean, you ship that through the mail without any labeling, somebody's gonna think I don't know. They're gonna be random weird chemicals in the mail.
I think you're sending concentrate from Michigan and Illinois.
No, no. I sat and looked at this all week trying to decide I want to put in my car to inlay in this knife, and then I want to cut a fucking big ass hole in it because it would be much better with a hole. No, there's no way you could put 10 grams in that.
Are you calling Terry a liar?
No, my apologies, Terry. I stepped way out of bounds there. I'm gonna let it happen again. That's probably what I have been rubbing on all of my knives is Terry Jizz.
Well, they should be well protected.
I'm fine with it because it's worked way better on my micarta. And I,
I'm fine with it. It's making my Cardo glorious.
it looks good. I mean, I'm fine with it. Fuck it. I mean, my papaw fed me fucking mountain oysters when I was younger, and I liked it, and they's good. So why not keep eating them? They all thought it was funny. Let's feed the grandkid.
This stuff smells kind of funny, but it is awesome on my Cardo. Oh shit!
I mean, sometimes it's a little sticky, but
I I open up the jar and it smells like 3 weeks old sex, but oh, your your wife uses your knife after you freshly bolt butter it, and she ends up getting pregnant.
oh my god, Terry, I'm coming after you for the fucking child support. Terry's shower babies. I'm telling you, man, that's got a lot more green in it than most the green micartas that I've had. Usually, when it's like green, it's like, where the fuck's the green at?
It's
That's got
because
a
that bolt butter's you've
that
had that bolt butter for a while. It's starting to turn.
it's gonna let those sit. Will I be able to not fuck with that knife until Tuesday? Who knows? But we've been live for an hour and 15 minutes, and I have touched Terry's bolt butter like 5 times. Not so much. It does have the hint of tidy whitey. I did rub it on Brian's wood.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
that'll
rubbed
protect it.
Terry's bolt butter on your wood.
That's a doom dad.
I like just carrying that around.
Yep, those are good ones.
But
I
well, the
keep
whole
one of those
point.
in my pouch.
I was just wondering though. I was sitting there and how long would you have to sit here and rub it before you start seeing a low spot in it? I mean, you're gonna have to work it a long time, like
You'd probably be able
years.
to get a spot in the G10 before that would. That Purple Heart is pretty hard shit.
I'll mow it
Probably,
right.
Kyle. There's people from Ohio here.
I love this chat. This is a great chat group right here. This is a hell of a chat.
Bro, Dragoon says bromosexuality.
Well, I do leave the old parental advisory up on the thumbnail. That way,
I can be me.
yeah, that way if a 13-year-old kid's scrolling through, he's like, I want to watch that. I mean, isn't that what it did for us? Or even better, do you remember when Walmart was like, we're not going to carry anything that has the parental advisory on it. So therefore, my brain said, I will never buy shit at Walmart. I would buy. I'm telling you, in the '90s, there is no way I'd bought a CD that didn't have parental advisory on it. It was uncool. They had to get a fuck, a shit, something in there to get them that parental advisory.
Kyle, today would have been a win-win no matter what. I wasn't expecting to be able to beat you guys this year, but if we would have, it would have been fucking phenomenal.
Man, what was that with the whole X over the M? Did you see that?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, the old Buckeye.
yeah. Hey, it's a rivalry.
Still no Cheeto.
They had to try something after we planted the flag in the middle of their field last year.
I didn't even look. Good God. Shouldn't even looked. It's disgusting.
You can
You
say
take
that, Kyle, but it was not a win-win. Getting into the playoffs wouldn't have mattered if he lost again to Michigan. Ohio would burn. What's up, Maddie?
fucking Kentucky sucks so bad this year.
I'm with you on that, Ron. There were no parental advisories when I was a kid. When I was a kid, my parents were still able to
Manifection.
throw you in the back of the pickup with nothing and haul ass down to the party store, get their carton cigarettes and whatever else they want, bounce your ass around while they drive home.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I thought for a second he was shitting in the floor. That is the nastiest fart I've ever heard come out of that dog. It was so bad he left his little house. We got a kennel with no door on it. He
Damn
left
right,
his
Dragoon.
kennel.
As soon as the sun was up, they'd throw your ass out of the house, and then when the street lights came on, you were supposed to come home.
Yeah, somewhat. Unless she was camping and drinking a PBR that had been sitting in the cooler for a week. And them motherfuckers were as green as fucking them scales.
Right, Cliff. Parents want to be friends with their kids nowadays.
I like being mean to mine. I'm pretty mean. I'm pretty mean to the boys. I say awful shit to them.
Oh, when my daughters turned into teenagers, holy shit. Stuff they would say. I would just, yeah, I'm not your fucking friend.
I got two dose.
That he knows of.
Yeah, I mean that I'm claiming. I did have a scare when I was about 17, but we're pretty sure that that wasn't mine. That child was dark complected. Fucking stud, freaking the sheets. That's all I got to tell you. Women find me funny.
Looking.
Yep. The
Hey, it
trick
still counts,
is,
right?
is to pretend you're gay, and then you get a, and then you get to, and you get in the bedroom, and the guards down, and you watch 101 Dalmatians, and then you watch Footloose.
Ron, I was just asking Stevie if, for the verification that we were doing it. I haven't heard anything, and I've been out kind of out of the loop hunting. I know we in the chat a month ago
Pretend.
we all said something about doing the Christmas thing, but I haven't seen Forrest send out the sign up email yet.
True story.
And the
Man,
rules are more like guidelines.
I mean, I have watched Dirty Dancing more times than I care to count. Matt, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm talking about watching fucking 101 Dalmatians, the cartoon.
Oh, that's friggin' awesome.
Baby in the corner. Well, you're advanced on me because I keep seeing this Discord shit, and I don't even know what a fucking Discord is.
I have Discord, but I don't ever go in there very often, other than to maybe put stuff down for Maddie's stream. But that kind of pisses me off.
No, no live actions. Only in Knifeaholics do we end up with facts of live action Dalmatian movies from the late 90s. May, have you ever bought the package of Nathan's hot dogs, the colossal wieners? It's like $13 for this package of hot dogs, but they are the fucking bomb. They are huge. They are too big for the buns. We're talking about giant wieners. It's a mouthful of wiener in every bite. A little bit of bun. It's great. They're perfect. They make the best chili dogs. I don't know. Discord's where I spent most of my week watching the Battle of Europa, the last battle or whatever. It's like a 10-hour fucking documentary. So if you haven't watched it, it's up to you. Go look and see if it's something interests you or not. but it's 10 fucking hours. It'll alter your reality. I actually need to make life choices and sell a couple more knives. You got a lockback Spyderco? I was, I just knew somebody out here would want this beautiful Esteo and would have a lockback Spyderco. Of course, no Spydercos. I can tell we're not really in touch with the documentary people because nobody has asked about the Europa.
What's that?
Nobody's asked about the documentary. This bunch is not really oh. Don't y'all ever get into World War II history? World War One history?
Agreed,
All I
Kyle.
got that that's the kind of the point of me moving that. That's the last one I have, and it just sits here. I just don't care much about it.
Even though it's a knife, I have no desire to get because I don't really like off grids premium shit. I like their work knives and fixed blades. It
Take
bugs
that
me
one,
that they
Pauls.
fucking use Kunwu.
Yep, man, that is a little beater right there. I like it.
Is that a Sage? Yeah.
Yep, applied weapons tech. Yeah, I mean it was pretty good, lightweight, but the aluminum with the contouring and that milling, way fucking better.
Nothing good about a Kunwu. That is the motto of Navaholics. Friends don't let friends buy Kunwus.
Yes, sir. Eating some popcorn, some milk duds, because you don't ever know what's going to happen. Live action.
Are you Turtle Man? Isn't
I
that
never
who
got to
said
meet
that?
him. Yeah, it's Turtle Man.
What's up, Neil? Kunwu number one.
It brings them out every time. Well, see, that's what's up for debate, Satisfaction. Who actually won World War II? Did the good guys win or did the bad guys win?
Good and bad. Kunwu won World War II, according to Satisfaction.
That is really, that is, look, you broke Brian's camera.
Yep, broke it. That's what it is. Kunwu brings me to tears.
Paul said he's still a little Padre curious. I liked it, but it just wasn't. I don't know. It
They
just
look like
didn't.
great knives. The guy's just an asshole. And there's plenty of good people for me to put my money to.
Yeah, that fucking Excalibur, and I just don't. I don't know. I'm not an integral fan any fucking way, so I've had a couple of them. Tuya does a mean ass integral. Casey's got that new one. They just don't. They just don't. Uh, they don't tickle my fancy. I mean, it's not. I understand the craftsmanship, the engineering, the CNC work, but just yeah, they don't. I've yet to have one that was just like, ooh, I got to keep this one. Bill, I am. I cannot wait for that regrind. Man, it looks so fucking good, and I got some scales for it, some micarta scales for that Emerson. That regrind looks way better. It improves the shit out of that blade. And talking to him, probably have him on the live. Might shoot for next week when I've got that knife to show off.
Paul, you're not paying attention. Any money for a Kunwu is expensive. You don't pay for turds.
Yeah, turds are worthless. Brian, did you know that you need an LT Wright small northern hunter?
I actually would love that knife, but I'm going into my, or I'm
$100.
already into my slow season, and I have Christmas that I need to pay for. That is tempting, though.
$100, man. That's it's almost like giving it away.
Harry, we're not shocking about your only turds. Harry has a custom fetish site.
Oh yeah, no, I bought one of his turds. It just wasn't all that, I, I thought there'd be more peanut or corn, but
Wait a minute, you didn't get a lot in yours?
no,
He must
that's
have
what
been
upset me.
he must have been off for the day.
Which
Like
is
he's normally like pretty.
usually his consistency and craftsmanship is spot on, but he was really
So he sent me one a while ago to promote it. I wasn't going to, but I mean,
Terry Turd.
yeah,
Looked like he had some roast that day. Didn't chew his carrots up very good.
yeah. There's lots of carrots in this one.
Terry, send me a picture of that knife. I want to buy it if nope, it's soap. I might have seen that before. I think one of the boys bought one of the other.
Matisfaction sent me this.
What was it last year? The boys, I think one of them bought that a turd soap, and the other one bought the other one a yodeling pickle.
A gravity knife in here too. Ooh,
That's dangerous. You could cut
yeah.
yourself. Look now, I want a damn ABW fucking slip joint. I mean, not for some reason can't have one. Ooh, that is a good looking knife.
Handcrafted soap turd. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Some good looking micarta. My camera's lights washing it out.
That's a nice
Mm,
knife, dude.
it's a very nice knife. It might be a scam. The date's like 2 days off on his post-it note. I don't know if that knife's still real or not.
Still right.
I mean, that thing looks like it fit good in the hand.
I'm pretty sure I've handled it.
Kyle said had it best, man. You missed that? I mean, he's going right after great business practice.
Yeah, I don't do that stuff. I used to get so pissed when Terminix would do that shit. I'd have a 4 room bed bug job scheduled on my thing, and I'd get everything ready. A lot of prep, like all the bed sheet covers, figuring out what beds, making sure they're doing the prep, calling them the day before, making sure it's ready. Get there, and that's usually a job that big is at least like a half day block, you know. And get there, get into the house, start looking around. Not a friggin' bed bug in the place, man. Good old salespeople.
I heard somebody talk about it, never heard it before. Bat bug.
Oh, it's a bat bug is almost identical to a bed bug, 100%. And but they'll vary. They prefer other mammals, preferably bats, and they will come into your room and stuff like that. They usually don't bite, but they will feed if there's no other. I actually had that. I had a customer that I treated for bed bugs, and it went away for a while. And about 8 months later, he called me. He said, "Yeah, my one son's got some in his room." I said, "Yeah, I'll come take a look." And right outside his window was a bat house. And I'm like, should probably move that.
And if I have to go on a work trip and have to go to a motel, there is a set of rules for when I return home.
Why don't you just check the room before you even go in?
I do UV light. I check the room. It doesn't matter. My other half is terrified of them.
Does she go to the movies?
No, mm-mm. No,
You'll
not since
probably
we've met.
you'll probably get them at a movie theater before you'll bring them home from a hotel if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's like
They can't hide
I'll
it. They can't hide if they've got an infestation and they've got bed bugs in there. There's going to be blood casting somewhere on the bed covers,
yeah.
on the corners of the mattresses, behind the bed. You'll see
Oh
it.
no, I travel the fucking UV light. I've got to check the bed, call her, verify.
Yep.
You've got to leave your suitcase in the bathtub. She's it's easier. She wants one of them oven things that you put your luggage in when you bring it home and like
Yeah,
cook
those
your
work
fucking
good.
luggage.
You could freeze it too. What's up, Gareth? How's it going, buddy?
Stuff.
Bed bugs will feed on most animals. I don't know if they. I would think they would go after cats. I've heard them biting dogs. So, but typically, if you got something on your pets, it's fleas.
God, there is nothing worse. There's a bunch of damn stray ass cats around here, and ours will pick
That's
it
what
up
I'd
because
be more afraid of is having something come in on a stray or something like that. Like if you have bed bugs, they're not going to go after your cat in your house. They're going to go to your bedroom and after you first. They're attracted to the carbon monoxide when you sleep and you're exhaling. Terry, you most people don't even know what a bed bug looks like, so they confuse a lot of things for them.
I hate them damn stray cat because stray cats got fleas, and there that just means there's like a flea population out in the fucking grass and shit in my brain, and because I fucking hate fleas, man. God, the flea bites on your fucking ankles drive me insane.
Go to the tractor supply and buy some stuff. Spray your fence line, you'll be fine.
Mm. When when I went to pick up Barney when he was a pup, rode home and they were just fucking crawling all over him. Then people had fleas. They weren't taking care of him. They was all in his fucking eyes. He was too little to put any chemical on. Just kept washing the shit out of him with Dawn and combing him to get them all out. I just don't see how people live that way. Some do.
Yeah, dude. I've I've seen some of the nastiest shit.
Uh,
Roaches
I
so bad that
I couldn't imagine.
like the walls are just crawling.
Like you've got PTSD. It's
They're
crawling all over you.
falling
And
on you off the ceiling.
that's I don't understand how they get it that bad.
I've actually had a couple bed bug jobs that were about that bad. And it was a low income rental place that was having us do it. And yeah, dude, it was so bad. They're like, do whatever has to be done. And I'm like, it was on a second floor in an old, like 1920s built house in Michigan. And it was horrible. The hallway up to this thing was like probably 40 or 50 stairs, and it was narrow as hell.
Uh,
And the bed had to go. Like there was no option other than this bed had to go. So they're like, well, they wanted us to do it, and I'm like, only if it can go out the fucking window. So they let me break the window out, and a lot of that shit went right out into the front yard.
sound like it'd been better off just burning the fucking place down.
What's up, Cheeto? Oh, that I've told people that.
Finally.
They're like, what should we do? And I'll be like, burn it.
Yeah, I don't know. My wife doing a bunch of reading. Evidently, they're bad in some city centers.
Oh, they're bad a lot. You know, they were almost eradicated in the 80s.
Wait, some
Diazinon.
fucking with some hippies fucking protest for 'em or something?
You ever heard of diazinon?
No.
So there was a chemical that was very common in the 80s, 70s, all that. That carpenter ants, anything. I remember as a kid, my dad would like spread that shit around the yard, the perimeter of the yard, like every other year or something. Which is funny because the shelf life of diazinon is unbelievable. That's why it was such a good product. But they outlawed it, so you can't get it anymore. But that's the thing, you could put that stuff down and it just always stayed active. So it pretty much eradicated bed bugs. And then once we outlawed it, they started coming back. Diatomaceous earth is not good for bed bugs. It could kill them, but they'll just avoid it. They won't crawl through it, so I guess you can make yourself a barrier in. But they always the non-chemical people like to try and push diatomaceous earth as a cure-all. All it is it's crushed up seashells. 100% what it is. So they tell you it's non-toxic, which it is. It's non-toxic. You can touch the powder, it won't hurt you. It'll dry your skin out a bit. But the only reason it works on any bug is because it's sharper than sand. It's got more jagged edges than a piece of sand if you've ever looked at sand under the microscope. And it cuts their exoskeleton open, which causes them to dry out and die. Well, bed bugs will just avoid the diatomaceous earth and they won't crawl through it. So what happens is a bunch of people will sprinkle that shit around the bed because they won't crawl through it. And they even get it on their bed thinking that you're breathing that shit in, you're going to have sore throat, respiratory issues, really freaking bad because it's going to be cutting up all your mucous membranes. Breathing that shit in, having it in your bedroom and around your bed.
Hmm. There's 30 people in here. Well, some of them might know it. I didn't know that shit was that bad. I've seen it before.
It's not horrible. It's just not. You definitely don't want it in your bedroom around things that, like, do you jump on your bed? Not even jump. Do you sit down hard or fall on it? Anything. Or if you're going at it later and that thing's moving, that stuff is such a fine dust. You're going to get it up in the air and you're going to breathe it. And it is horrible for vacuums. So one of the big things you want to do for bed bug treatment is vacuum. And you're going to ruin your vacuum. If I do a treatment and I go in, ahead of time and do an inspection and you got it, I'm going to make you clean it up before I do the job because I'm going to be moving everything around. I don't want to breathe it in, and I also don't want to soak it down with my chemicals or vacuum it up with my vacuum.
There's no way my lady, she'd freak out.
Yeah,
If you
Matt, it
came
would be
over,
good for working on ticks in your lawn. Problem is, ticks usually come into your lawn on an animal. So, it's a lot of the time a deer or a raccoon or something has it on it and comes into your yard and it falls off. So, if you're doing just the perimeter, yeah, you'll keep them from actually coming into your yard on their own, but you won't keep them out. Damn.
exterminator
Feel like
talk.
I'm working talking about fucking pest control shit.
Oh, it just went down this hole, man. And yet nobody's tied anything pest control to some sexual innuendo. So
Yeah, if they have like a bunch of stuffed animals on their bed, Terry, or shit like that, I tell them the best way is to wash it in hot water and dry it uh, as hot as you can. It fucks up the filters and stuff on vacuums, Paul.
she got into reading a bunch of stuff about it and worried when I was making trips to when I first started traveling and going to motels and shit. She was always worried about that. So,
If you're worried about your um, suitcase, don't buy that heat thing or a freeze. It's not worth it. Because you have to
I
move
bought
it
like a
for
I
you
bought
have
like
to
a
move
hard
things
shell.
for heat to work. So heat treatment is extremely good at killing bed bugs because once you get over 140 degrees, it's an instant death, right? But 140 is pretty damn hot if you think about it, right?
Yeah, it's
So
fucking miserable.
they're pumping that in, and you got a technician that's supposed to be flipping and moving everything so that it gets over the limit that kills them. And yeah, they start dying at 130. You want at least 140 because if you have even so, I was going to explain it. Say like I don't know, just having these knives in here, right? Say this stuff didn't get moved. If the ambient temperature in here is 140 degrees, some of that stuff under there isn't going to even be over 120. And if there's bed bugs in there, they're good. And there's no chemical afterwards. As soon as they shut stuff down and the heat comes down, they're good to go. What's up, Todd?
Mr. Carr.
So if you have one of those small heat chests and you
Yeah,
set
you
your
have to.
luggage in there and it's setting flat, the bottom of it isn't. Certain things aren't going to get. But yeah, Cliff, and the companies that do it aren't in there for 8 hours. They're not going to. They have to go to the higher heats.
Fuck that. I'd hate to be the motherfucker in there fluffing shit around for in a fucking 140-degree room.
So I actually like the cryo freeze better. So a lot of people think you can freeze a house, like up here in Michigan. Like, say it's 24 degrees outside, right?
Yeah.
People think you could shut the water off and like winterize your house, open everything up, and let it freeze, and you'd get rid of bed bugs. It won't work because they'll go dormant and they can hibernate in cold weather. But if you cryogenically freeze them, like with CO2, it's an instant freeze, that'll
Yeah.
kill them. So for like a lot of electronics, like TVs, things like that, we have CO2 tanks with this specialized gun that blows it in, and it anything's in there, it won't hurt the electronics, but it'll freeze everything, and they're dead.
Oh yeah, because I was watching a fucking
But
short or something. A guy taking apart a PlayStation 5 full of roach shit and was talking about somebody should have sprayed that or something in
that's
it.
why I don't recommend it, Paul, because it's most of the guys that even do it aren't doing it right. It's fucking miserable to be working at that high of a heat. You can't leave, like I said, you can't leave any spot because you'll have. They basically need to be walking around with a heat gun and checking every surface to make sure that it's there and move everything, everything.
Fuck
Well,
that.
I wouldn't trust it then, Cliff, if you weren't moving everything. I actually, the best thing I have that I like for bed bugs is actually a fungal spore that was developed by Penn State. It's actually like biological weapon against them. If even one of them gets it on them and then they go to the harborage where they're all staying, it spreads to every one of them.
Oh, that sounds like the trick.
So people, it actually benefits like I I do a lot of like dialysis places. They have to have like special rooms that they have for quarantine people that they know have bed bugs and stuff like that. So I can spray that room, and any bed bug that touches that, even if it goes to someone's house, it's dead. And if it crawls off the patient and then actually crawls back onto them and goes back to the patient's home, it'll actually help with their house because it'll start spreading that shit there.
You order that on Amazon?
I don't think so. There are places you could probably get it, but you're supposed to have a license to buy this.
I figured it was a one of them. It's like good Freon. You got to have a license. All the good stuff you got to have a license for it. Weed killers and everything. We had a
Can't
guy
get it
one
at
time
Aldi.
mixing up weed killer, and I thought the regional maintenance guy was gonna fucking flip his lid on this younger dude because he was mixing it up in a backpack sprayer, and he kept saying, I made it up real strong." And maintenance, he's like, "What do you mean you made it up strong?" "Oh, I made it like a 50-50." And he goes,
Holy
"That's not how
fuck.
shit." And he goes, "That's not how this shit works." He goes, "There's directions for a fucking reason." And this guy, usually no cussing, he's pretty laid back. No. He's like, "What are you fucking retarded? Can you not read?"
What's up,
He goes,
Tori?
"Dumbasses like you is why all these chemicals don't work in the next year." I mean, he just started tearing him a new ass about fucking making it hot.
That that's a funny thing kinda too, because my daughter is down in Ohio, just over the border, and the apartment complex they moved into has a roach problem. So she's trying to get me to pay money. Apparently, I can pay $5, and my license is then valid in Ohio because it's a reciprocal state. And I'm like, yeah, but I am not driving down there to do a roach job for this shithole place. They're moving next Friday, so I actually am driving down there to help her move Friday. But
Man, it's
they had
apartments.
inspectors come in. They had inspectors come in for the state of Ohio, and he's talking to my daughter, and he's like, "Yeah, you're actually apartment is better off than most." And he's like, "This and this." He goes, "I actually seen some like dead and this and that," and she's like, "Yeah, that's because of my dad." I sent her a bunch of shit down there to use, and he's like, "Yeah, you should have it." And I'm like, "Hell no, no desire. Can't pay me
Well,
to go to Ohio."
the OA is she's hard. She's lived in some shit apartments, and she is hardcore about the roaches. You got to keep clean. You can't leave dirty dishes. You can't give them somewhere easy to eat.
No. Problem is with apartments, if you've got someone that is
One nasty
just
fucker.
not caring on any side of you, you're gonna get them in your apartment.
Yeah,
I
you're gonna be
had
fighting them.
I had a complex I was doing for a while, and ev- I felt bad for this lady because all this complex would do is they paid me to come out once a month to do monitoring. But part of the monitoring was if like 2 or 3 units a month, they could have me go, and if there's some kind of issue, I'd do a little something like typically it's supposed to be for like ants or something like that, right?
Yeah,
This one lady kept complaining about roaches, and she didn't have them bad because she was super clean, and I would go over and I'd put down some traps for her, and it'd help a bit. But she was just getting livid because, and I knew by how I would place monitors and stuff like that what side it was. So finally, I told the guy that ran the place, I'm like, we need to get into the apartment on the left side of it. And he's like, oh no, I'm not worried about them at all. They're great. They pay every month. I'm like, it has nothing to do with that, dude. I'm like, you have a problem. I'm like, roaches are, I'm like, trust me, you need to get into this apartment. So he sets it up and we go in there. And as soon as the door swings open, there are dead roaches in the carpet from them walking. You can't even walk in this place without stepping on a damn roach.
oh my
There's so
god.
many, right? And this apartment director goes and he sits on the fucking couch while I'm going in to do the fucking inspection. And I was just laughing. I looked at him and I just stared at him and he thought about it for a second and he stood up and brushed his clothes off. And he's like, I'm just going to hang out in the hallway. And I'm like, yeah, that's probably a good idea, buddy. That was one of the bad ones, dude. It was so friggin' gross.
I just
You
I
know
don't
that
understand.
show that used to be on MTV where the roaches like hung out and smoked weed and talked to the guy?
Yeah,
That's the kind of shit I was imagining these fucking things were talking to these
was
people in
it
there. Like
Joe's apartment or
Joe's
whatever?
apartment, yeah. Hey, oh shit, the Terminex guy's here. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Terminex. But
No, neither am
that's
I anymore.
the tech's got to care about his job. I've had a couple like over the years, like office building or something. I mean, we're
All
taking
the
care of
big box ones, you're gonna
yeah,
get it's gonna be 50-50. If you're lucky, 50-50. It's probably to the point of more like 25-75 that you're gonna get an actual licensed tech that cares and knows what the hell he's doing. Because these places can train off of their main license
Yeah.
for 6 months or whatever. So that's most of the season up here in Michigan. You'll get just shit service. As long as you can spray a house, they'll send someone out.
No, we found a dude down there in Parrish that was he showed up with a fucking like hand painted sign on the fucking side of a extended cab Ford Ranger. That
Hmm.
dude knocked out the mouse problem, everything. It was good.
What I tell
That
people,
dude,
go with a local tech if you can find one. Like, if you're in Michigan, stay the hell away from Oregon. They're a joke.
yeah, the guarantee shit is fucking hilarious when you fucking we tried that with Terminex fighting them tooth and nail to get them to come back out over shit.
You shoot those with a shotgun, Garrett? He's in South Africa, Tor.
Yeah, you fuck that. Flying roaches that big. Man, we went over and she ain't
Yeah,
sent me a text about popcorn yet.
he's probably Black Friday shopping still.
Well, then I really got to get in there. She's on that fucking phone on Amazon. I'm scared.
Tomorrow's my last day of regular gun season.
You getting up early?
Yeah, still hoping for a buck. I've only seen one, and he wasn't a shooter. There are so many doe, so I will, and I can immediately switch over the bow, and I can take a doe, or I'll I can wait like 2 weeks, and late season gun will start. So that's probably what I'll do. I have quite a few does running around the airfield. I just haven't taken one. I keep hoping. It's late, but we're technically still in the rut. Keep hoping that maybe a buck will
Trying to get that
chase them
second
in.
swing. Yeah.
Yeah,
And that snow might help you.
yeah. It depends how much the wind is. Like if it's super gusty, I might not go out tomorrow morning. But I'm not one of these guys that's going to take a shot in over 30-mile-an-hour winds. And we've had some pretty bad gusts. If it was right underneath me, I'd be fine with 30. But most of my shots are probably going to be about 100.
Well, fellers, I guess we're gonna say goodbye till Tuesday. We'll be back with backpack and hear about this mystery Christmas gift, whether he wants you to wait and open it.
I might put
Good.
that under the tree. I mean, it might damn well be the only present I get all year.
I get that sometimes. I sent multiple links to the fucking Federalist. That's what I want them to buy me is a Kershaw.
Dude, um, right now, if it's still going, knife ships free, it's $69.
That's the link I sent to the fucking boys. If one of
I
them
thought you
would
had a
buy me,
Federalist already.
no, I don't. That's the one I don't. I want most of my Kershaws are gifts. My leak and or traded.
I can't lie. That Federalist realistically is my most carried knife because it stays in my Viper Aid pouch with my tourniquet,
Mm.
and that's in my pocket every day, all day. So without a doubt, it's my most carried knife.
See, you've carried on. Backpack is carried on about. I've got to have one, and you know it is my Carter.
Yep. What was it? Backpack got me a. I don't know. He sent me something. I was like, oh, you can't do that. So I bought the Federalist and sent him one, and I dyed them both, so they're both red. But
So,
that's what he
y'all,
sent me. He sent me
yeah, I mean,
the highball premium. You too,
yeah, I
Garrett.
guess I think that's my. I don't remember where my that's sitting over there. That's not ever gonna leave. I like that. No, I carry that pretty regular.
Yeah, I like highball.
Well, fellers, it's after that time. I don't know if Big Red's going live tonight or not. I think he is.
I saw the notification thing when I got on YouTube today.
We'll go over, continue this great chat with Big Red. I might I might try to get on there while I'm talking to her and see if she wants some more popcorn or not.
Yeah, I got to get to bed so I can get up early.
But we'll
I
see. Look, I still didn't figure this out. I messed with it for about 15 minutes. I don't know. There's no setting I can find.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I know it's in there though. I've seen other people be able to do it. The funny thing is, whatever those settings are, they reset on Lefty, so now he doesn't know how to go in and switch it either.
And to the 15 people over that checked us out on X, appreciate it. I wish they had a chat. I'd watch it. But for some reason, there's guys over there that are just watching. They're lurking. They don't
Oh,
know
that's
the
cool.
great fun. They don't know the great
I
fun
didn't
over here.
I didn't even know we were on X.
Yeah, I throw it up there the last couple weeks. Usually about 10 or 15 folk over and watch it. They stop for a minute. So I'm trying to build it on X. X is getting a little bit more
Googling
EDC
what?
content.
Googling what, Terry?
Googling, Googling. It's so hard to say goodnight to y'all fellers. We'll see you Tuesday evening around the 8 o'clock mark.
Yep. Well, wish me
Yep.
luck. Hopefully, I can
You get that
pull in
buck
a
to mountain
buck.
that. Yep.
After that, if it doesn't happen, then I'm hunting for jerky. I don't need horns for that.
No. Just a good ham quarter.
Some back straps, some beef jerky, summer sausage, bratwurst.
Ooh, I would a deer bologna with the cheese in it.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm down to my last roll from my of that for my last dough.
Just the cheese, man. I don't need the jalapenos in it. I'd just rather have just like Kobe Jack cheese or something in it, good cheddar.
Yep.
The
I just got
jalapeno
that out.
kills the
I
the
got it
good
out
deer
for
taste.
Thanksgiving and no one opened it, so I was like, yes. Now
I
I'll
will
open it
fucking
now that
tear it
everybody's
up.
gone and get out the crackers.
Yes, sir. I
I
will
gotta
tear
watch
one
it
up
though.
and
The boys here, and if he sees it open, he'll he'll eat whatever I don't, and it'll disappear quick.
Yeah, the two boys, man, they never think about it. They didn't when they was younger, but the minute it's open, it's
Yep.
on. It's gone. But
Yeah.
y'all stay sharp, stay safe.
What's up, D? Dwayne Letterman just hopped in. We're calling it quits, buddy. Good seeing you, though.
Damn. Yeah, good. Man, I think he's done that before. He's a buzzer beater.
He was probably in another live somewhere and just
Yeah,
stopped in to say hi. But appreciate y'all. Have a good week
yep. Get you
and the
sleep.
rest of the weekend, and we'll see you in a day or two.
Yep. Later.
Later, everybody.